Alright guys, so I am Keith and this is Causey in the Country, so we're going to bring you kind of another review here. I got this Cimarron 45 long coat single action revolver, something I've been wanting for a really long time. This has a 7.5 inch barrel. I am ordering another one that's going to have like a 4 3/4. They have one that's like a 4 3/4, 5.5, 7.5, and then if you get like a butt line, you know, you get up into the 10, 12 inches. Butt line is what White Earp carried. You would have different people, you know, from the Old West that would carry similar to these. Obviously, this isn't authentic or anything. It's not an actual coat. Cimarron makes a very good revolver, though. It is single action, and like I said, it does have the 7.5 inch barrel. So this is just the paperwork for her to do the transfer and stuff. So you open the box, it comes with a pretty cool sticker. It says "I'm your Huckleberry." And so yeah, I'll probably end up putting that on the gun safe or something. And then of course, firearm safety depends on you, and that is so true. Get a 5 years to life warranty with this, so hang on to your warranty card. It's got the serial number on it, already wrote on there. And then of course you have your instruction manual here. It just kind of talks about the gun, all the different things like that. I was just briefly looking at it here. So yeah, it's going to kind of go over a lot of different details. So there's that. Then the owner notice. Not sure, I haven't read this. It talks about cleaning the firearm. Please read the instruction sheet before firing or cleaning this firearm. Read your instruction manual. Check your Cimarron firearm closely before loading and firing. So that's one thing we're going to do. And then you have the pistol itself, revolver, whatever you want to call it. So it is 4 clicks. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then of course when it's locked back, and it looks like the timing on it is true. There's no wiggle in it, so when it's locked back, I can't, you know, I mean, if I really crank on the cylinder, obviously you could mess it up, but timing's on, seems to be. So how you load it is, obviously you flip open your side hatch there, you will cock it back to the second click, you can turn it, and then of course when you're unloading the shell, you got this nifty rod that I don't know if you guys can see it, but as you shoot and you go to empty, you just turn it and get to your next one, empty it out, obviously next one. So you can take the cylinder out. The way you would take that out is by pulling this pin out right here. That might be, yeah, so I'm pretty sure that's probably going to take it out. Well, if it is, we'll go ahead and take it out. So this is probably your set screw that holds this pin in, which was kind of already loose, and so that's why I wasn't going to take it out. I figured, you know, it was going to be, yeah, so you pull this out, and then you can get it all the way out. And then open your hatch here, and then your cylinder comes out. So, in case you guys aren't familiar, there is how big the hole is. It is a 45 Colt, so a 45 long coat, whatever, really kind of whatever you want to call it, but it's a 45 Colt. When you buy the ammo for it, that's what you're going to be looking for, is the coat to get it back in. Just make sure everything's lined up. Put your pin in, and then we're going to take our set screw, put it back in. I'm just going to hand tighten it for now. It's got actually, yeah, it has like a flathead screwed head, but honestly, if you get it, and I'll probably turn it just a little because I don't want it to come out. I mean, otherwise you're going to have to order another one. So we're going to make sure it locks back up tight after putting it back in, and it doesn't turn, as you can see. So looks like it's everything is in timing's right on it. And oh wait, I got my cylinder pin in just a little too far. Okay, so took me a second to get the cylinder back in just because I didn't have the cylinder pin lined up. I put it on the set screw is touching the second indentation on the cylinder pin, so there's two like half moon shaped indentations on this pin. So I've got it set on the second one. It's locked up good, and again, 1 click, 2 click, 3, well, I just shot all the way over. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then it locks into place real good. So it's kind of oily, so it does come pretty oiled up. I really like it. I've been wanting one for a long time. I got this one for, I think, actually usually like some of the places I was looking, and I looked all kinds of places. I mean, I would mention the names and all that stuff, but I looked at so many that I don't remember, but they were around $650, $675, $700 even after taxes and all that good stuff and shipping. This one I was able to find for $625. I did buy it from Cheaper Than Dirt. I haven't bought anything from Cheaper Than Dirt in a long time. Well, I buy a lot from a lot of different places. As far as the ammo, like I usually look on Ammo Seek, and I did order some ammo, but while I was there I did buy some ammo. This one came from Cheaper Than Dirt though. So after taxes and all that good stuff, it was $625. Of course, then when they shipped it to the FFL, and I had to pay the transfer fee and all that good stuff. So does have, looks like a little bit of the bluing is rubbed off right here. I don't know, maybe from them handling it or something. There's a little rubbed off there. Not bad though. I'm not really gonna complain about it. You have a fixed front blade sight, and of course then you have your rear channel sight here in the back. Super awesome. I'm so excited to get it. I did order a holster from Historical Emporium. So I got the long holster. I got the offset, so it'll be on my left side because I plan on getting the shorter barreled version to go on the right side for more quick draw stuff. This one is more long range. I can side pull it out, you know, and you know, shoot that way. But I wanted the 7.5, so that was the first one I got, but I do have the holster coming. But yeah, so the way you would load it is second click. Obviously you open up your hatch there. You can turn your barrel, so we'll show you the difference. So this is a 9mm, pretty common round. I have a lot of 9mm. It's a lot of my carry weapons are 9mm. So I have a Springfield that I carry pretty regularly. That's a 9. So this is a 9mm, and if I don't know whether I can or not, if you look, 9mm, there's your difference. I can probably just let it fall straight through. So it doesn't even come close to fitting in a 45 Colt. So this is the difference. This is a 45 long coat. This is your 9mm. So this one obviously easily fits in the cylinder and just falls straight through. But what you would do to load it is open your hatch. You got it on the second click, and you just turn your cylinder, you drop it, and you turn and you load the next. To unload, we'll go ahead and turn it all the way back around here. And of course, obviously after you've already fired it, you just press this, and then you pull your empty casing out. You can hang on to it if you reload, depending on, you know, what you want to do with it. So that is kind of the difference. That is the single action, 7.5-inch single action 45 long coat by Cimarron. Again, I ordered it from Cheaper Than Dirt. I really like it. It's nice. It has the walnut handle on it. Everything seems to work extremely well. Come very oiled up. My hands are kind of a little oily, which is what you want. You want to make sure you take care of it. And then what I'm probably going to do is once I get the other one, and I'm not sure if I'll get one to match it or if maybe I'll just get something different. This is going to go in the gun safe for now, but I do plan on buying a shelf one of the little RFID shelves where it kind of pops down, has the hidden compartment in it. I'm going to put both of these in there. I do plan on shooting them, so they're not just going to sit around. I don't know that I'll shoot it a ton, but I will definitely shoot it. I'm actually going to test shoot it here in a little bit, but I am going to go over the manual real quick and make sure there's nothing in particular I need to do before I fire this firearm. But I just wanted to bring you the Cimarron 7.5 inch 45 long coat. Alright guys, so I've only got 4 shells in here. I came out and test fired it earlier, but my cylinder pin kind of kept coming loose, so you want to make sure that you have it on the, like this would be considered your second notch, which would be the safety. I've got it on the first notch, and I made sure I tightened this as tight as I could so everything is lined up and good. So we're going to fire four shots out of it here just to show you guys what it's like. So I've only got 4 in it. There's 1. There's 2. And the last one. Picked up some good mud on that one. So then we're going to unload the empty shells. Turn around here. There we go, that's what we want. Now use your little rod here, little plunger. Get it out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So then, what I didn't know is when you're shooting, they usually only load 5 shells, and they keep the 1 cylinder that's empty as the safety. So if you drop it, it won't accidentally fire or anything like that. But that was 4 shots. It fires extremely well. I'll have to kind of get used to shooting it where the sights are, knowing where it hits kind of. I did hit the jug with it, but I'll do a little bit more practice. It's kind of raining right now, so I'm going to go back in and baby it, pull it back up, and put it in its case until it's time to fire it next time. So we'll see you on the next episode.